We are skipping 8, right? I also am not sure do we need to skip, but there is might be a second jump. So what we need to do, we need to copy from and check 2 others. Click on didn't play it. It's no major problem. Yeah. Hopefully it's gonna work. Well, I'll try to log in the blurbs and see if there is any issues, right? After stream. And this is always the question. Can I skip a step by not checking everything? And that's, I think, where you are talking from, folks. Is there a way? That's where we stopped previously. To check 2 numbers, but not to check all of them. Because if we are not looking at negative, it's still annoying. No, this negative is confusing me right now. Let's not look at the negative at all. Let's just start from 1 and then, right? So, if we do this, and the 2 is the biggest one, we are placing 2 in the 2 bigger places. And technically 3 should be in a 6 or 7, but we can check and do that later. So we copy from, see single what you can do. It's sub plus jump in if negative. Basically, yeah. I mean, maybe there is some more logic, but that's only logic I can figure out at this point. We're very limited to functions we have. You cannot check if it's positive. Let's say that too. Like there is no 0 plus on checks, which would help in some cases. At least for movement. So if we know 2 is bigger than 3, if I check 3 and 1, I will know that if the 3 is the last one, but I will not know sorry, I'm showing these, where the first 2 go, right? I mean, 1 is for sure. The question is what we subtract from. So if I check it from 2, then again, it's not going to tell me anything about this. Is there a way to skip 1? Because it seems so far every time we need to do. There is, right? There is. I should do the from 3. Because the skip here is... Oh, sorry. From 2. The skip is, if we know that the 2 is bigger than 3, if by any chance 1 is bigger than 2, and I should have done that opposite actually, right? Because we are going, if it's true, if the 1 is bigger, then we know that the 1 is 8, 2 here and 3 here. So let's do that. The logic here goes that we take the 3 and place it to 6, if all positive. So I could quickly do this, but that's not a smart choice. This game makes my... Dude, I had to stop early last stream because I couldn't. Like, it just, you know, melted. It is quite a challenging one. Right, just to have it already there. And now we know that this is correct. We need to copy from 1 and place it to 8. And that's if everything is correct along the way. Both subtractions. But you need extra copies. Which one? Tell me the number here, and I'm gonna give you info why. If you mean if I'm copying twice, because when I'm checking if the 3 is bigger, sorry, if the 2 is bigger than 3, if like it's not negative 1, the 2 can be in 2 positions, 8 or 7. Look 6, 7, and 8 as output. That's why I have this here, right? Because there is still a chance, because we never checked 1, that 1 is bigger than the second one. Copy to 6 and 8. Why would I copy to 6 and 8? Now you're confusing me. Just compare them and swap. I'm not saying that you are not going to the good logic. I'm just not reaching your logic, to be honest. You need order in table and positions and then out them. Yeah, I'm trying to get to order, but I'm just not seeing your logic, buddy. Not saying you're wrong. I'm just not understanding you. Is a better way to say it. Which number you think I should copy to 6 and 8? When we check the first one. Maybe don't do it. You said copy to 6 and 8. Let's go back to that. Which one and why? I mean, any of the 3 numbers could be 6 or 8. But why? You have 3 in a hand. You have third one in hand. Sub first one. If negative, do nothing. Oh. Oh. Wait. I think I know what you are getting to. Actually, that's extremely smart. We do not need 6, 7, or 8. We can play with these numbers. That's actually smart approach. And just if we are not sure, we can play on other one, right? Yeah, we like the one we want to swap, like we take 2, place it here, take 1, place it on both, and place the 2 here. Huh. Yeah, that makes so much sense. If the 3 is bigger than 1, why touch anything? Clear. I like your approach, buddy. So let's do this first. I think I've finally got what you mean. Idea is to move lower to the left or ignore. That's actually quite a good idea. You see, I never consider that. I always, because we played the one before that you kind of have to have the original number there. It's actually quite smart. Thank you. I wish this part stayed. Every time we click on a new one or clear. Okay. So, if we check... Oops, not that. If we check... Let's say 2 this time, right? Because that's how we usually start. And if it turns out that the 2 is not, let's do not. Because that's the logic. If it's not, we don't do shit, so we don't need that. I mean, we would do something, right? Because, by the way, the way subtraction works, I mean, I assume you know already, but you're subtracting the one, like, if this is 7, 4, 2, right? When I do this, I'm holding 2 in my hand. We are doing 4 minus 2. It's often I get myself wrong in that. Like, I think it's going to be 2 minus 4. But it's not. It's opposite. You're subtracting... Can you run it? Yes. We're gonna do step by step because there are like 3 steps. What's a small? Okay, faster until they place it all. Okay, so now we are holding 2 in our hands and we want to subtract 4. It's gonna be 4 minus 2. Oh, it's not. Oh my god. I'm mind blown by how bad I am at this game. Okay. I thought it's opposite. Okay. So we are holding 2 in our hands. We are having 4 minus it, the 2. If it's negative, I need to swap them. That's absolutely correct. That's absolutely correct. If it's not negative, we don't do anything. If it's... That's yeah. If it's negative, we need to swap them. We'll just jump if there is nothing. Right? So unfortunately, we don't hold anything good in our hands because we are holding minus 2 if it's negative. So we need to copy from 3. And we need to place it to like temporary number this one here. It's going to be confusing, but I mean, I can do. Need the temp cell, yeah. We do it in copy 3 and place it to temp. Then we do copy from 2, place it to 3. And then you take from the temp and place it back to 2. Okay. I think this is good one. You don't need second pick. Wait, which second pick? Well, I lose 2 if I place it. If I overwrite the 2, how I'm gonna put 2 into 3? Wait, I did something. No. Okay, let's do again. So I have 2 in 3. We need to swap it, right? Just clear it. Go with you because you seem to know what you say. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's see. Because if I move the 3, I can copy from 2 and place it straight to 3, right? Because we have 3 in a temp. That's how I'm looking at it. I mean, we can run it because we know this is negative. I'm a little bit confused how this is going to work if it's not negative, but you're right. Okay. Good. So I can just do it. And then we need to again copy from 2 because unfortunately copy from temp and place it to 2, right? Okay. Also, but how the hell this is going to work if this is not negative? Oh, if it's not negative, we are jumping all of this and we are checking the other 2 numbers, right? Yeah. If it's not negative, we are just continuing. We are passing this because it's positive, ignoring that one, and jumping all the way here because we don't do this if these 2 are correct. Okay. So after we swap these, we want to check which 2 numbers? 2 and 1, let's say. Actually, this, I get exactly what you were saying in the beginning, dude, and it's a genius approach. I have to say it, it's a really good approach. Yeah, still a lot of commands. We'll see can we fit it in 34, but you know what? It doesn't matter. If we don't, it's a new way to do it. Let's see maybe the average amount of commands, how much we get. I like this approach. Okay, so we are taking, in this case, 4. So we are doing if it's positive, right? Here. Well, we are doing both. Oh my god, this is the part where I, like, because I'm thinking what's smart to do here. Is it 2 from 1 or blah 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 blah? You need to do same for position 1 and 2 and then again 3 and 2. Yeah. I wish I can write more here so I can write myself examples. We are already halfway through, which is a little bit scary. I mean, we didn't do much. There is like a bunch here, so technically not. We are third through. Okay. Because now as I see it, 10 commands for loop for this. Yeah, because we had 7, well, technically 6. But yeah, because the problem is you're gonna have to copy 2 on the next row, so we just use -1 command here, right? Because we already had something in the hand that's beneficial to what we are trying to check. So let's just do it and then think about it, right? Because now we are checking if the 2 is bigger than 1. We are holding 2 in a hand, -1. If it's good, we are just jumping over. If it's negative, we need to swap them. So we're copying from 2, placing it into temp. There is kind of repetition here that is sus. But okay. And then we need to copy from 1, place it to 2, and copy to from temp and place it to 1. I think I did it right. We'll check. Yeah, because the 2 went to, yeah, we swapped. And if that's not, sorry, if that's not negative, we go here. Okay. What is worrying here is that if we didn't jump here, if it was negative, we swap 3 and 2, and then we check the swap 2 from 1, but I don't know, does that even matter? For God's sake. So, maybe we can reverse logic to remove 1 jump. I mean, I guess that makes sense, right? It's gonna be hard on a first one, and that's what is annoying not having if positive. Oh, make it. Oh, no. Yeah, no. I get it. I get what you mean. That's actually smart. We just output 3 to 1 in the end. Damn, dude, you're smart. What's your job? You're like some kind of college student finishing some crazy school or something? Mathematics or something? Sheldon? Actually, I like your logic. Programmer, who could guess? That's actually a really good logic. Damn, I'm missing here. That's actually crazy good logic. That we output 3 to 1. Huh. So in that case, let's clear. Do we need to clear this? No, we just need to play with which jump we move. Because I think in that case, I'm doing this and moving you, right? Oh, it's going to be hard to logic that, right? Looks less. Let's run and see. Actually, that's good. So let me just do the same here. So we do this and do this. I think that's the right way. So first thing he plays. I'm gonna take it slow just because brain. We have negative numbers too, but it shouldn't affect anything. Oh, we do totally the wrong the first one, right? Because the first one is we need to do rest. Be back soon. Time to patrol. Yeah. He just jump everything because in the both cases it was negative, right? We didn't do anything if it was negative in both. We cannot finish. Yeah, we need to write everything and then to figure it out. We don't have much space there. But we did lose 2, so I think we are on a good track. So we are checking... we did 3 and 2, 2 and 1. Let's just put this to logic. So we are having 3. We are checking if the 3 is bigger. If the 3 is not bigger, swap them. Yeah, that's a perfect logic. Okay, so let's do what you say, 3 and 1. And after that, we need to do... I don't know. 3 and 2. I think. Didn't we do 3 and 2 in the beginning? Yeah, right now, if this is negative, we are not swapping anything. So we are actually working on perfect this. 3 and 2, 2 and 1, 3 and 2. Like that. Yeah, what would I get? Like, let's talk about the first example here. Because that's where we got straight mistake. Because it hit here and nothing to do. Goal is to push lower to right. So we have... Yeah, I think we're doing good. Because what we forgot here is the fact that the first one is what we want. And we should jump every time. Right? Because if I set up outbox job on end, we would have a good job because the first one is only one that's correct in the logic we are doing, right? We are doing copy from 3, outbox, copy from 2, outbox. That's our end goal solution. We forgot to put that in. Well, I forgot to put that in. Oops. There. And then we need to loop it, right? Which... we have only 4 slots left. Eesh. This is more than 4 slots. But yeah, first one is gonna work now. Like, we can do it because everything is good that we check, but the second one is gonna fail, I think. First one is gonna be good. We figured that one out. I like your approach, I think. Okay, so now this one. Let's place this. And let's do it step by step. So He's checking 4 and 8 and figuring out that 8 they should swap, right? So we are swapping them. Okay. Oh, actually, this... No, it's not gonna work. You are right. You are absolutely right. You are... Damn, you're good. I just need to do same this. In the end. After this. Damn, you're good, buddy. But do I... Okay, so you know what I think we need to do? We need to check the different numbers. Maybe 1 here. Right? Because I can't really... If I loop from here back to this one, there is no reason for me to... Because it's always gonna jump, right? And if I write it's gonna be above 34. Because yeah, look at this. This is perfect. Like, but that's in this case. He checks. He swaps. Okay, let's do a little bit faster. And now, instead of outboxing, we need to do another check of these. No, of these two. Because we moved the 8 all the way all the way back. So we need to do same as we did here. But the problem is that's more steps than I have to output it. You need to... Yeah, but if I repeat initial, I could easily jump from here to top, right? We can just do this, right? Once you end this, you do this one again. Right? And that's gonna put us in the steps. But that's a problem is you don't want to do that always. Yeah, I think you cannot. That's the point, right? Okay, you know what? Let's just do this again. As you said it. Copy from 3, subtract to 2. And then we do the thing. If it's a negative, we just do this. So we need to repeat this one, which I don't like, but I can see why. Oh. Maybe because we are pushing wrong way? Because I could repeat this one twice, because it's the last one in a row, but I cannot do this one twice, because it's not last in a row, there is one more in a row. Or, wait. They can do checks again. There is no reason not to. I can do here, copy from 3, subtract to 2. If it's negative, go here. If it's not, jump here. That's 34 exactly. Sorry, I didn't read at all. I'm gonna repeat group again. Yeah, like that. You don't need more orders. You sure I don't need these? Because we need to check if it's... Well, you might be right. We already have. No, we don't have it here. Because I cannot copy to here. We need to copy from. Cannot just jump. Because we need to check if we need to do this.